Freak out for a couple seconds. And I done fixed it. We can play Fallout 3 again on stream. Because I am the biggest brain to ever big brain the big brains. Now, as we left off, we were helping Bitter Springs with their super mutant ride. Big Town, not Bitter Springs. And I have stepped on basically every landmine from here to Kingdom Goddamn Come. Giggity. That isn't like exactly what it meant to be like, you know, oh, I'm gonna step on every goddamn landmine, but I stepped on every goddamn landmine. Me, just that face is still crippled. A minor cause of crippled faceitis.
Now you
Again, minor case of, you know, crippled faceitis.
Now you went.
Okay, we're not dead. We're okay. We're okay. We're not dead. In that order, by the way. I forget how sensitive I made the left and right. Just the look around. I'm sorry, did y'all see those bullets go through that rat roach? Well, I'm sorry, rad roach. I've always called them rat roaches, even though I know that's incorrect. It's just... well, they're roaches. They breed like rats. Well, they breed like roaches, but you know what I mean. They're giant roaches. Oh, I have also recently watched all the current episodes out on the Fallout TV series. Gotta say, Gould is probably, well, it's everyone's favorite at this point, most likely. The Vault Dweller's pretty cool, but... a buddy of mine is a little upset that the Brotherhood of Steel character is a bit more of a... ooh, laser. It does seem to get overshadowed a bit. And I can't really blame him for having that perception, because he does. But nah, I saw no reason to get too upset about it. But now I'm gonna fucking great tier weapons. Bust up this silence tin now. crouch, damn it. Oh, we're sneaky sneakersons.
How'd you get in here? Quick, unlock the door. You're rescuing me? Thanks. I thought we were goners for sure.
You definitely
The others are dead. Or worse.
Thanks, that's all I get for risking my life to save you. No, glad you're fucking alive.
Me too. I'm extremely lucky you came along.
Yeah, that's a bit of an understatement. I don't know how many people who would come to, you know, deal with a bunch of ghouls. Is there anyone else?
Everyone else is dead. We're taken away to who knows where.
What do you mean by
Well,
taken away?
except maybe for Shorty. They dragged him off downstairs to the kitchen a while ago. But no one comes back from the kitchen.
Alright. You wait here.
I'm not waiting around for some super mutant to lock me up again. There's the back door somewhere around here. If you're not back soon, I'm leaving without you. If I'm not here when you come back, meet me at Big Town.
Fair enough. I don't know how long I had till she actually leaves. I assume I have to go ahead and do something stupid. Quickly make sure I'm going the right direction. Best Police Headquarters. I kind of wish I knew which direction the kitchen was. This make a lot of this whole guessing work a little bit easier. Just a teeny tiny bit. Did I come from the basement?
You freak. You're going to eat me, aren't you?
No threat.
One down. Oh god, my buff out. My drugs! I was using those for drug reasons. Oh god, I got a message. I don't get messages. But my drugs! Do I have any well, that helped a little bit. Get some bottle caps. Don't worry, Shorty. I'm gonna save you eventually. I promise. Maybe.
Thanks. Who are you? Never mind, I don't care right now. Let's go get Red and get out of here.
Yeah, she's on the floor.
You lead, I'll follow. Let's go. Move it.
That's fine. Let's go.
All right, if you say so, boss. But if we get to Big Town and she isn't there, I'll kill you.
Well, come on then.
Right. Let's go.
We have to go back upstairs to grab Red because we didn't have her follow us because, well, honestly, it just seems safer. I thought there was more super mutants down here. Also, content warning, for those who are unaware, this is Fallout 3,
Look out.
there's sex, drugs, rock and roll. And some not so cool things that come along with sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Like eating giant roaches. Questionable masculinity. Physical and emotional abuse. Slavery. Not a big fan of that one. Very anti that one.
We can talk back at Big Town.
You and Shorty, follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
I suppose I could give you guys both a rifle or something. I wonder something. How many hunting rifles do I have? Oh, let's give you guys some hunting rifles.
No more talking. Hell.
And what does hunting rifle take? 32? Gonna go ahead and give you, let's go with like 18 rounds. And you!
Glad to see you're... We can talk back at Big Town.
Let's get you a weapon.
I'll take whatever you've got at this point.
Why? Because I have hunting rifles. Apparently in abundance. I'll give you a not so shitty one because I can. And since these tails will take 32, we're also gonna give you like fucking 18 rounds. Come on.
Well,
Me too. Now let's get the hell out of here.
You guys are seriously dumb if you think it's gonna be an easy just walk out the front fucking door.
Over here.
need some help? That takes care of that. Maybe I'm just jumpy.
Come on guys, follow me. Oh, Shorty, where's Red? Shorty, where the fuck is Red? Red. Red.
Help me.
I've got your back.
Need some help with this one.
Maybe I'm just jumpy.
Come on, Red.
Can't hide from me forever. That takes care of that.
Now you're coming. God, you're dumb. We had the perfect line to just walk out the front gate, and you had to go ahead and, like, wait around for another mutant to show up to be a dick. You assholes are so lucky I'm a nice guy. If I wanted to be truly awful, I'd sell you both in the slave trade.
Where?
We'll get him. Good enough.
They are not good shots.
Where?
Where?
Where that came from? Good enough.
Feel the need to inform you, I only gave you guys 18 rounds each. And while yes, it is better than 0 bullets, please stop wasting them on everything you see.
I've
Need
got
some help
one.
with this one?
You like that?
Ooh, we got a red pass card. Not sure what that's for, but we got it. So guys, what did we learn about super mutants? Other than the fact that they're like everything else, if you shoot them in the face, they die. Also, I know I could probably fast travel straight to Big Town and it'd be no big deal, but this part of the escort is one of the more entertaining ones. Because you can cheat the game. These guys will basically just follow you until you reach Big Town. And they don't take up your, like, follower slots. So you actually can run around with these guys as, like, a full squad of people. They just suck. At everything. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. But when I bring these guys back, I will have a town that worships me like a god, so... Tomato, tomato? Did I miss the entry? I guess I missed the entry somewhere.
Our
What?
hero returns.
Don't I count for something? He rescued me, at least.
I'm glad to be safely back home.
No problem, Red. Glad you're safe and sound. Please, I don't want any kind of reward.
Thank you. You're a real hero, you know that? I was going to offer you a reward, but I can put the caps to use buying medicine and supplies.
Don't think, Mick. I'm all wanted out of it. It was my pleasure.
Thanks. I know you've already risked your life once already, but I heard the mutants talking about another attack. They'll probably...
I can help you defend
Really?
yourselves.
That's great. What do you have in mind?
If you can arm yourselves, I can teach you how to shoot.
Great. I'll round everyone up at the junkyard for shooting practice.
Gun nut. Gotta love gun nut, but unfortunately it's only small guns and repair. So with learner would put me up to 30% extra XP whenever I gain XP, but there's a level cap. Burp. Light belly. Toughness. Right, I was saving my books for comprehension. Well, gonna go ahead and get some toughness in me.
I'm confused. What am I supposed to be doing? Can you show me? I'm confused. What am I supposed to be doing? Can you show me? Go on. I'm paying attention. Know us what to do.
I'm getting bored. I thought you were going to teach us something.
Go on, I'm watching. Show us what to do.
Careful where you put those things.
Bang, bang, bang. Oh yeah. Dead meat now.
For the record, having fun.
Die! Die! Die!
But at least now they don't have a bunch of 32 pistols. They at least got some 32 pistols, a couple of 10 mils, and a couple of hunting rifles, as well as the one caliber assault rifle. We have a decent array of weaponry.
Beauties, they're coming. They're bigger than I remember.
I'm hit.
Did anyone die? Just Flash. Well, that's not good. I don't want Flash to die. I don't even know if Flash does anything cool besides, exist, but I don't want Flash to die. Oh, did Red die too? Oh, Red. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, I know I can't save them all. That was never an option.
They're dead, aren't they?
I rescued Shorty, but Red didn't make it.
That's what I was... Here. Thanks for helping us. I just hope we can survive.
So you're under constant threat? Where's rumors come from? Paradise Falls, where's that? I need to trade my
There isn't
salvage.
anything here that hasn't been destroyed or dragged away. You're better off scavenging the dead out in the wasteland. There's nothing here but the stench of death, and...
God.
I have something to say to you, bitter cup.
Oh yeah? What?
I like your makeup. The pale white really reflects the lighting.
That's why I never go out during the day.
Moons are nice, calm nights, wastes are a great time to relax.
You're not,
I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with that question. Well, no, I'm not in any sort of relationship. Are you?
well, I need to get going. But
Alright, time to bust into Red's cabin and steal all the medical supplies.
Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your president. There are some things we should.
That is unfortunate, though. I was trying to save Red because I wanted to have a traitor here.
Greed, violence, destruction.
But,
Indeed, the very
she
seat of the
came down with a
federal
minor
government,
case
Washington,
of deaditis
has been reduced
due
what
to
is now
a
known as
unfortunate couple
Capitol
hand
Wasteland.
grenades. Not horribly unexpected, but definitely inconvenient. I could go back and redo this part. Leave him alone for now. Go ahead and just steal all of Red's medical supplies. Politely. Unlike your average villain, I'm at least willing to rob you politely. Wanted, trustworthy surgeon. Poor time bomb. Well, unfortunately, I have failed, Big Town. And I don't think I have nearly enough medicine to be able to sort of... Well, I did have 30. Currently going down by 1. Mentats only can put me up by 5. So I'll need to clear the alcohol out of my system before I can help, but theoretically I can help. Okay, okay. Give me a few hours to come down from my drunkenness. Oh god, alcoholism. Pop Mentat. Perform the operation. If you use close calls, you managed to stitch up time bomb's wounds, you should be fine.
You saved my life. Thank you. Damn. What happened?
You had 7 bullet wounds and a broken, cosmos, you should be fine now.
Wow. You saved my life. Thanks. You're a good person, you know that?
You're welcome, just don't do anything strenuous for a few weeks.
All right. I'll be careful. I promise.
And now I have to put back on my armor jumpsuit and my baseball cap. We're gonna keep the surgeon fatigues. Hey, drop 3 pounds. Drop those 3 pounds.
I've got one. Not this time, muties. Yeah? Yeah? You want some of this? That takes care of that.
Oh shit. Bittercup is dead now too. Fuck. Like, not to be a Debbie Downer, but I was, again, kind of hoping to use this place as sort of a trading hub, but the trader died, the doctor died, one of the gunmen died, like, all the bad shit. Kimba here fucking died. Everyone fucking died. Like, Jesus, Mary, and Christ. Is anyone who's still fucking alive? Fuck-a-doc.
Hello.
Oh, hey. You ever walk into a place, try to help them, and then watch them all immediately get decimated? Basically what I just went through.
Yours?
Moira!
Oh, I can't wait to hear.
I haven't found enough more rats.
Wow! It repelled.
So, I need to sell some things. As much as I enjoyed the rocket launcher. Can you repair my stuff?
Unless.
Start my jumpsuit. Done. What do you have for sale? Now that you have all that money I can use. God damn it, already above it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It doesn't bother me, it bothers me a little. Only a little. You don't have any stim packs, you bitch. Okay.
Good hunting!
At least we ain't dead. Remember, kids? That's the silver lining. We ain't dead. We ruined Big Town, but we ain't dead. The old man isn't here to buy my scrap metal. Ooh, you!
What do you need? Yeah, what is it?
I have some scrap metal.
I sure.
Just take all the scrap metal I got. Ooh,
Well, all right. Let me count out your cash.
better, dude.
Dad says not to talk to strangers.
Well, Daddy can suck my cock. Politely. Well, I am a big fan of cowboys. I never want them, or one of them, to put their, mouth around my genitals. For a handful of reasons. One of the big ones is sanitation. Lucy isn't here.
Come on, pay more attention to what you're doing.
Oh, man. I'm glad to see you. Moriarty's been especially nasty lately, and I need a friendly face.
So, tell me about Galaxy News Radio.
Mr. Moriarty says we can keep it on. It's a good radio station. I like hearing the DJ, Three Dog, and how he's helping to fight the good fight. If only I was a part of that, instead of being stuck in this dive.
Where'd you come from?
A place called Underworld. It's a ghoul city down in D.C. I set off up here to find adventure and fortune.
Did he just change his voice?
Well, I found this place. I'm sort of stuck here. Colin says that I can't leave until I pay off my debt to him. Of course, he charges me room and board, too. If you ever get to Underworld, tell Carol that I said hi.
Okay.
Don't.
I love Gob. He's not a great character. He's not even a great dude. In all reality. But after meeting Gob, and honestly every time after meeting Gob post that, even though I'm not a big fan of ghouls or, you know, mutants in general, Gob showed up was like one day, it's like, fucking Moriarty threatened to kill me, and I think he might do it this time. I think I'd kill Moriarty. And giggle like a schoolgirl as I shove my...
Here. You've done so much for us. I want you to have this. It's all I have to offer you.
Thank you.
Certainly. It's the least I could do after all you've done.
I ain't done shit. I was actually discussing about shoving my son's pistol up a man's asshole.
Feel his glow and be divided. There shall be no tears, no sorrows.
Like, that was gonna be the current rant I was going on, but, Right, I think Tepid Sewers is the one full of, Yep, ruse. Scratch cheek. There's someone full of mole rats. Handy stick. Not so handy against anything besides mole rats, but handy stick. You know, I forgot how, like, vast this map is and how empty it sometimes feels. Like, when you look at it, it looks so full, and it's got everything you could possibly think of. For a nuclear wasteland. Well, wasteland.
Those monsters, they're gonna get me.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Those things, they're gonna get me too. Can't stop now.
Now, just tell me what the problem is. I physically can't help you.
Those things. It's all their fault. They did this to us.
Okay, calm down. It's gonna be okay. I kind of promise.
You won't leave me like all the other grown-ups. You can help me.
I'm actually surprised that worked. Sure, man. Fucking, what do you need help with?
Those big things. They're all over Greyditch, and they killed everyone. Please, mister, please find my papa.
Okay. Can you tell me more about the things attacking Greyditch?
Well, they're big, ugly things that crawl around on 6 legs. They got huge teeth and skitter around grabbing everything in their path. My papa would always say they're fucking ants. Well, that's what he used to call them anyway. I just call them fire ants.
Okay, is there a special way to hurt them?
My papa had a gun. He said it hurt those things. But he said they were the dumbest fucking ants he ever saw. He kept telling everyone to shoot for their antenna. Whatever that means.
Mm-hmm. And have they always been around?
Nah. Those things started coming around only in the last few months. At first, they just crawled around outside our town. But later, they came into town, and, well, you know the rest.
Let's talk about something else. Where's your house?
Look for the house nearest to the billboard. That's sticking out of the ground. It's pretty close to the diner. You can't miss it.
Okay, fair enough. I'll go look for your father.
You will?
Really? Thanks a whole lot.
Oh,
My
fuck
house
off.
is the one closest to the huge sign and the old diner. Please, find my papa and make him come back.
Look, anything else you can do to help save lives?
You know, maybe this will help and maybe it won't. But Papa hid a bunch of stuff behind the old diner and a dumpster. He trusted me with the key and said it was for emergencies. But I bet he wouldn't mind you having it.
Is there anywhere you can hide while I search?
Well, there is the personal shelter next to the old diner. Papa always said to stay away from it. But I guess it's supposed to be safe. I'll head over there and wait inside. Hurry back.
Follow the damn kid, because I ran past the damn place. That also would be me in the apocalyptic wasteland if I were to say, like, be frozen in a vault. Like, you doing great things, you're such a good guy. Fuck off. I'm not good. How'd you know how to do that to the robot? It's a robot. Basic ROB code T model Protectron 283831. It's standard. At best. Ain't nothing here for that boy to frenzy on. Walking in with a shotgun into the Santon past hellhole. Shotgun, oh how I love you so. Shotgun, it blowing through them holes. Shotgun, oh shotgun. I'm walking through this town. I said shotgun, oh shotgun, we'll blow those fuckers down. Shotgun, oh shotgun. Do a service to this town. Oh shotgun, oh shotgun. Did I miss? Why am I shaking like a whore? Do I have any broken limbs? What the fuck? Oh, I am fucked up apparently. Much better. Have I been fucked up this whole time? I know it's not a shotgun, but... Although I must say, me and my brother do have very different ways of, like, going around the tool, or I'm not going to call them tools, with weapons in Fallout. Because he will take one weapon, right? And this particular one, his favorite's the Chinese assault rifle. And this would basically be the only thing he carries besides a 10mm. But I say, why do that when you can literally have a tool for every job? Fire ants literally breathe fire. Shotgun, oh shotgun, it's coming to our town. Shotgun, oh shoot that fucker down. Sorry, it's just too damn good of a weapon. Alright, take the key, go back behind the dumpster, unlock, well, this thing. Boy, did you tell Daddy just fucking how convenient that is for me? Scratch brow. I suppose you're not in the shack yet. But I forgot the door. Well, he seemed dead as a doornail. You know a really cool thing about ants? One, not only do they have the ability to think about the idea of harvesting and foraging, they also have the idea of cultivation. As ridiculous as it seems, certain ants will collect, well, fungus spores, bring them into their cave, and literally have fungus farms. Which to me is absolutely fucking terrifying. And amazing. Sorry, this isn't New Vegas, but big iron on the hip. Oop. Wrong way.
He builds it to last. The American way. Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a country free of war, of fear, and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge.
You know, I understand wanting to be entertained while on the shitter. I would never think the radio's entertaining. While, you know, being on the shitter.
A place to truly call home.
Seemed to have
Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect and wait. For soon, this great nation will be reborn, and the Enclave will be its salvation. Till we meet again, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Needed. I can't believe I went through all that trouble to leave Navarro to make my way across the country to get stuck in this shithole. I'm going to have to find a better way to protect Sheila and welcome those ants.
Inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. America will
Those ants have become a real pain in the ass, so much so that I have to take a trip to Megaton to buy a better gun to protect my family.
Our freedoms. It will be because we destroy.
Some scientist named Lusco moved in, which the Wilkes family across the street, they're helping him make some sort of structure on the old lot near the diner. I was scavenging some of the nearby buildings for junk. This sound came across the working radio. No sooner than I did turn it on than I heard a familiar patriotic anthems they used to play whenever Richardson would give a speech. I finally found a quiet place for my family to be. We've been running from settlement to the next, just trying to keep out of sight. Now that I'm on the other coast, I feel much safer. So dude went from fucking west to east real quick.
Ha! Stupid monsters. Can't get me in here. Hey, you're back. Any word? Any news? Come on, tell me already.
I have some bad news for you, kid.
Oh no. What happened?
Sorry, dude. Your dad's dead.
He's dead? I guess I already knew. Besides, I'm too tired to cry anymore.
I'll stop whatever started this.
You gotta stop it, so this can't happen to anyone else's family ever again. I wish I had met you a long time ago. And then maybe my dad would still be alive. Thanks for doing all this. I'm feeling better now that you're here.
So, other than the fact that ants attacked the place, what the fuck happened here?
It used to be kinda nice. No one bothered us there. I guess because we were so close to DC. There were 7 of us living there in tall, old brick houses. I think I'm the last one left. Those things took everyone else.
You know the others in the town?
Nah. People don't like to stay long in Great Itch. The DC ruins aren't a great place to make a home, you know. In fact, Papa was talking about moving on soon. We've been here for maybe a year.
Anyone else live here?
Besides me and my papa, there was Doc Lesko, who stayed with us, and Will Brandis, and his mama and papa, too. I guess they're all gone now.
That they are. Mind if I ask about some of the people who lived here?
Nah, go ahead. It's just nice to talk to anyone about stuff at all.
Talk about this Doc.
He was a strange man. He paid Papa some caps to help him build a shack and carry a bunch of junk into it. Papa called him an egghead, but his head was shaped regular, so I didn't get it.
Did Doc Let's Go have any weird stuff in his place?
I don't know. All kinds of doohickeys. Boxes with lots of lights, some funny glass bottles. Oh wait, he had a big, clunky, shiny man too. That was kind of neat.
Any idea what he was doing here?
Nah, he was a nice man, but he never wanted to play with me very much, and we barely talked. All I know is he was all gone when the ants started showing up. I think they got him too.
Not helpful. You say anything interesting?
He spent all of his time in that shack next door to my house. Every time I'd sneak in there, he'd be sitting at that funny-looking TV machine with the green words pushing buttons.
Interesting. Anything else? What about other people?
Yeah?
Tell me about the Brandeis family.
Well, there is Will. He was sorta my friend. And then there was his dad and his mom.
Okay. Where'd they live?
Right across the street, actually. It was pretty swell having someone to hang out with so close by.
That makes sense. Were you and Will good friends?
Yeah. Will was super nice to me. He was like a year older than me, I think. He even shared his comic books with me. We
That's pretty
explored
nice.
pretty much every bit of Great Itch we could find. I think that's why the ants don't bother me. I have good hiding spots.
Well, they are ants, and very few places they can't actually get into, so seeing a giant one kind of minimizes one of their tricks of just being tiny. What about his parents?
Well, his mom was nice too. She was kind of quiet, but she always took care of me and my papa when we came over. I think she was sad that my mom was gone. Will's dad was... well, I don't want to be mean, but he was kind of scary.
Scary how?
He was like always watching me and my dad real careful, like he didn't trust us or something. He always kept staring at us from the windows of his house and typing stuff into his TV box. Will said his dad was like an old soldier or something, but he didn't like doing that stuff, so he quit.
That makes sense. Like, just... in all the titles of, you know, what you'd expect most soldier to be and do. Okay, so especially in this day and age where there's the NCR, Caesar's Legion, a whole bunch of other shit, just, it's a bad reckoning. Enclave, Brotherhood of Steel, lots of factions. Activate science robot, science command input, personal notes, where to go wrong. Sample location discovered. I found perfect specimen for my experiments inside Marigold Station. Dangers. Realized the dangers involved in tampering with nature. I heard rhetoric and hoopla about playing God. However, I am determined to reduce these poor things back to their original state when they were harmless. Only through genetic recodings was possible. Okay, so his plan was to literally try and revert Scratch Nose ants to their original size. Well, it's not, you know, a commendable action to try and take, but it's starting to sound like he didn't think of the possible consequences. Don't get me wrong, this is a very interesting field of research. It just happens to be one I'd probably be pretty adamant about because, let's face it, unless disturbed, ants shouldn't be a problem if their personality matrix hasn't changed much. It's just that simple. I know I might be like, well, ants, I'm not saying like ants are rarely the aggressors. But let's face it, they're ants. They're not exactly the most keen on the whole don't murder your neighbor type thing. But ants are incredibly smart and resourceful. And the idea of just assuming that going into their home and fucking with them is a good idea is a bad idea. But I'm also pretty anti-fuck with anything, so. Not to be like, let nature take its course, but to be like, you know what, maybe we should think about this a little bit. Not because I assume we're wrong, but because, like, if we are wrong, the fuck is gonna happen? Widespread death of this tiny village? Who would have thunk-a-dunk? Did I miss the entry? I did. I walked right past it like an idiot. Don't mind me, just getting distracted by fire-breathing ants and how stupid it was to go into their home and fuck with them. Although it also could be because I'm kind of a dick and know how to make some pretty basic concrete. and would just assume concrete over their exit hole. Also, less integral to this world is I know how to make gas. I also know how to operate a regasifier, so everything here is the atomic era, but we've made fossil fuels a thing of the past. They currently have fire-breathing ants, which leads me to believe that they have a gas sac, a fluid pouch of some sort, which is fucking awesome. And what makes me wonder, does it ignite based entirely off of its connection to oxygen? Is it a chemical reaction? Do they have some sort of way to spark, say, little mandibles inside their mouth hole as they spray out this fluid? And you can be like, well, it's obviously sort of a gas-like flame because of just how it comes out of the ant. And I'm like, that could be true. It also could be very easily a detail. Fucking, I'm not gonna say oversight, but what's the word? Limitation. Because let's face it, flamethrower details have been changed 150 million times in my lifetime. Did you light yourself on fire, buddy? Oh, you lit the gas leak on fire. That's not good. They're above me. It's raining ants. Hallelujah. Just me? Okay. Fuck you and your legs. Fuck you, bitch. I forgot that 10 mil is kind of very weak in this one. Grady's last recording. scratched nose. Jesus. Every time I start to stream, I have the itchiest nose in the world. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. But every time I get like super into the stream, it's like, and everything on your face now needs to itch. And I'm like, why? And it's like, fuck you, distraction. God, this hunting rifle is basically gonna be my main weapon for a while. Not because I want it to be, but because it just is the easiest thing to get ammo for. Critical strike! Damage! Oh, another 44. I do kind of wish there was another way to get another non-scoped 44 other than the DLC where you let the cowboy either die or kill him to take his, you know, sexy non-scoped 44. I'm just thinking, sexy? I'm like, this is pretty damn sexy, man. Black Ranger Sequoia, it's just so damn nice. Oh, hi, I didn't even see you down there. Well, there's an exit. I'm not looking for an exit, weirdly enough. Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? So a joke about taking a wrong turn at Albuquerque, but I'm not sure if people would get the reference at this point. Upside, I will survive on ant meat for fucking weeks. Also, I don't want to be this guy, but ants smell really bad when you kill them. I think they release a bunch of pheromones that basically just say, hey, don't fuck with us. Or, hey, someone died over here for other ants or whatever. Regardless, I'm not sure I'd want to put, you know, an ant I killed in my mouth. That could just be a me thing. I could be weirdo here. But I'm pretty anti-bad smelling things going in the mouth. I'm actually pretty anti a lot of things going in the mouth, but if it smells bad, then yes. Or at least like dead ant smell. But I'm pretty anti that going in the mouth. Didn't really stop to think I had to specify dead ant to smell bad, but living in the Midwest, every year during summertime, you do a mass extinction of an entire ant colony. Or two. Die, little buddy. Oh, God. Fucking son of a bitch. Blew up the gas line. Do you guys just not realize how dangerous that is? It's like super dangerous, man. Like, you know, like all the dangers? It's got all the dangers. Wait, is this the beginning? Did I go the wrong direction at the beginning? I think I did. I will take it. Grady's safe key? There's a whole bunch of stuff in here that I don't fully understand or notice. That could be me being dumb. But fuck you, fire ants, and your fucking fire. And your antness. He says with all the confidence of someone who assumes that those are all words.
You startled me. You really mustn't creep up on people like that.
Dude, I almost shot you. Creep up on you? I just crapped my pants, for crying out loud. Oh, hey, you're the scientist the kid was talking about. Sorry, I didn't expect to bump anyone alive down here.
That is precisely why this is the ideal place for my work. Do you realize you're trampling about in a delicately balanced and highly sensitive experimentation area?
Uh-huh. Experiments? What do you mean?
My experiments are of a complex nature and would take a scientist to explain. Oh wait, I'm a scientist. How marvelous. My foray into reducing the girth of these insectoid creatures is of utmost importance. I intend to generationally reduce their immense stature by way of a pre-birth induced mutagen. Isn't that clever?
Again, for girth, you're incorrect. What you're looking for is mass. And possibly density. I'm not sure how dense these things are, but if you're trying to revert them back to their original state prior to the bomb spill, you're not reducing girth. You're reducing mass and density. I see. So you're trying to make them smaller over time by injecting the eggs?
My word, you understand perfectly. How marvelous.
You are aware the new ants breathe fire.
Well, this is rather embarrassing, so you'll have to forgive me, but it appears that I've made a slight miscalculation in my mutagen samples.
How do you mean?
Instead of lowering the size of the ants, the brood hatched and developed a new biomechanism. I call their genetic aberration pyrosis, the ability to emit flame from their bodies. I may be able to correct this error, but I can't get near my equipment.
I'm shocked you didn't attempt this in the first in a controlled environment first.
Your knowledge of experimental procedure surprises me. Indeed, I have skipped a step and directly modified an entire brood. Perhaps I was too hasty. I was so certain it would work. To correct this mistake, I'll need to get to my terminal to modify the mutagen.
Mm-hmm. So it's your mistake, Doc. You fix it.
Please, don't insult my intelligence. Had I been able to correct this error easily, I would have done so long before you arrived. My portable terminal is set up in the hatchery chamber near the Ant Queen. If I can reach it, I can continue to work on improving the mutagen.
If the Queen's your concern, why not deal with it directly?
If she were harmed in any way, months of data would be lost. Your objective would be to eliminate what I call her quintet of nest guardians. Filthy little abominations.
Uh-huh. And just how will this undo all the mayhem you've caused?
I've rigged the equipment at my portable terminal to emit what I call an inhibitor pulse. Once I send this pulse, all of the remaining ants will lose their empathic link with the Queen and frenzy, destroying each other in the process. So, that's all there is to it. What do you say?
That's a hefty task, Doc. I'm gonna need some serious initiative.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Science must learn to acquiesce to your standards in order to advance itself. I was merely going to offer up one of my mutagenic bioenhancers, but I suppose I could up the ante. I will also award you with my old lab coat. It served me well over the years, and you may find it useful for your own experiments.
Alright, this will stop the mutagenic bio what?
I've managed to isolate some of the fire ant genes and distill them into human-safe genetic enhancers. I can inject you with one of these formulas, and you'll find yourself with either enhanced strength or enhanced perception. Not only that, but you'll be somewhat more resistant to fire. How marvelous!
That second part will be bitchin'. Alright, if this stops Greatitch from burning to the ground.
You will? How marvelous! Be careful, my friend. The nest guardians can be quite tenacious.
What do you know about Brian Wilkes?
Far too curious. His incessant questioning would often come when I was the most absorbed with my calculations. He had no regard for the importance of my work.
That means you didn't, you know, relay it to him in a way that he understood the importance. You don't realize you've ruined his entire life.
You have your ideals and I have mine. I'm down here to complete my experiments at any cost. If that means the loss of a few lives to save generations of lives in the future...
So you're not going to take responsibility for his father's death?
All scientists take responsibility for their failures because it comes with the territory. I will take this experimentation to completion without roosting on the moral high ground.
Okay.
If I allow emotions to enter the mix, all this time and energy spent will have been for nothing.
Okay. Still could have told him you were alive.
I can't risk leaving this place. I have to continue monitoring the hatchery for any further mutations in the next brood. I have no time for children and their petty games. What do they know about the importance of my work?
Nothing if you don't fucking teach them. About your experiments.
There are many that say it can't be done, but I'll prove them wrong.
You are trying to reverse generations of, mutations.
Destroy! You mustn't do that. It's my life.
Alright, what's the goal of your experiments? I know he's just trying to make them smaller, but... My work is done, Doctor.
Please, don't insult my intel.
Alright, Doc. Chat, for those of you watching, you guys are quickly going to realize that I'm kind of a dick. Not only am I stealing all of his shit, because I can, and his noodles. Y'all will see why I'm kind of a dick. Here in a little bit. Oop, I picked up too much food again. Oh yeah, I guess guess I do have a new scope 44. Couple 10 mils I can put into my 10 mil. You know what? I'm actually gonna throw the laser rifle up in that top corner for now. Because I have one. And yeah, I do know we're gonna be pretty much straight line for the hatchery. Scratch nose. God damn. See, when you have this many grenades, you might as well use them for... I don't want to say mayhem, but... populace control. That's a good term. Populace control. Plus, I also have enough grenades to outfit a small army. Because, you know, having that many grenades is never a bad thing. Though it is a lot of grenades. Are those rocks floating? I'm gonna go with yes. I'll admit, I thought I had another mine out there. Come on. Just want the head. Just want the head. And we ended with a minor case of deaditis. I did have a landmine, but it was facing the wrong direction. Good job, Mr. Landmine. So right there's the queen. last thing we want is for it to come try to get us. So. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and pop one of these real quick. Because for some odd reason that queen popped out of nowhere and decided to be scary and not in her hole. Gonna go ahead and drink a couple Nuka-Colas, pop some Med-X, eat some noodles. We're just gonna go ahead and run for it. Because let's be honest, even though she is terrifying, she's not the worst thing. All because we accidentally frenzied one of her guardians and he decided to go ahead and attack the queen. Honestly, could be worse. Could be worse. Now time to show why I'm a dick.
I've detected some changes within the Queen's hatchery with my equipment.
My work is done, Doctor.
Oh, how marvelous. Please, tell me what happened. Come now, the faster you tell me, then I will proceed to my portable terminal at once and make the necessary changes to the formula. Thanks very much for that.
I'm ready for my injection, Doc.
How marvelous. Here is the promised lab coat. I'm certain you'll find it. Which injection did you want? Will it be the ant sight or ant mite?
Now, real question. I think it is just like a +1. To either. You know what? I'm gonna go with perception, because I'm a bit better at picking locks than I am at just being extra
How
strong.
marvelous! Ant sight it is! Hold still, please.
Give me that injection. Perception permanently increased by 1. Got 25% more resistance to fire. Yeah, I'm very polite to a point, but I'm not gonna go back down there and finish the job. Not to be the scab of scabs, but This motherfucker tried to play God, skipped crucial parts in experimentation, and won't take any responsibility for it. So I'm now going to come down here and end his experiment. Oh, there you are. Stuck in level 0, I see. So this says, oh, destroy mutagen sample, add mutagen to Zoid, send pulse. Well, kind of sort of accidentally broke the queen there. I don't even think tossing grenades in that corner will help. Nope. So we're gonna go off high, see if we can wait an hour, and see if it pops back into its usual spot. Oh, hey, Queen. Ow. So many bullets going to be wasted on you. So we're going to do this smarter. Be dead. And again, that's not the polite way to deal with that. But that was a bad scientist and that was a bad experiment. I understand the queen ant there doesn't have any real, I don't want to say issues, but the problem is now resolved. Without a queen, these ants ain't going to reproduce for a minute. This colony is dead. And since Shit for Tech here decided to, you know, let an entire village die and then refuse to accept responsibility of, you know, letting an entire village die, I popped him twice in the back of the skull with a shotgun. Politely. You know, after I took all of his nice things, like the genetic enhancement to my perception, the super drugs, his lab coat, I got my reward for helping him, and then I shot him in the back of the skull. Politely. I cannot stress this enough. Politely. And then initiated the inhibitor pulse, which hopefully will work on all ants, not just the ones from that brood. Weirdly, killing that guy is a bad thing to do. Personally, I think he kind of deserved it. Let me know your thoughts. Because Unlike Three Dog, who I'm probably going to shoot in the skull because he's annoying, that guy had a legitimate reason for shooting in the face. Well, back of the face. Which is weird, because even being mostly a decent guy, I still hate Three Dog, because he does give you props for doing good people things. He also calls you out for being an asshole.
What's this funny suction hose for? It was so weird. All of a sudden, the ants went nuts and started fighting each other. It was like they were totally crazy. It was really scary, but kind of cool at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was all me.
I wish I had something to give you for all the work you did. But I never really had much to start with. I guess now you'll be on your way, and I'll have to try living here by myself. I hope you'll come back and visit someday.
Well, I can't really leave you alone. That's kind of a shitty thing to do. How about I try to find you a better place to live?
Really? You mean it? Oh boy, thank you so much. I'll wait in my old house for you to come back. I need to bury my papa anyway. Just don't forget about me.
Actually, I give up. I can't find anywhere that'll take you. Anywhere someone would take care of you?
Well, Papa always told me about my cousin Vera. She lives in some big, giant ship somewhere or something. Papa called the place Rivet City, but I don't know where it is.
Alright.
You're pretty swell for a grown-up.
Well, thank you, Sonny. You know, I think I just kinda put the coffin in that head when I'm like, oh, thank you, Sonny. Now, where's I going? Oh yeah, tepid sewers. I was distracted last time. You know, by a small child asking for help.
Well, look at this. We got us a wanderer all the way out here in Williams Wharf. You must got some important business out here to be wandering around, but 'tain't none of my beeswax what you're doing. But if you're interested in trading, maybe we can help each other.
Well, shit, what are you doing way the hell out here, Grandma?
My boys are hunting lurks. Finest meat you could get, but he don't move around in your stomach like mole rat does. Right dangerous, those things. Just as soon take your head off as look at you. Watch yourself out here. They're all over.
Ain't you just the sweetest goddamn thing?
We always need bullets. Takes damn near 100 of them to kill a guy.
You ain't got shit. That's okay. Because I'm a nice guy. Mostly. Partially. 10 signs. Fuck. Pack of Nicorettes. Lunchbox. I realize I have a lunchbox. Go ahead and take 17 railroad spikes. Is anything going on out here?
Some fellas came out here a while ago that said they was looking for some do-gooder that came out from one of them vaults. I told them I ain't seen nobody like that and sent them on their way. They might still be around here, though, if you think you can help them.
I have to go now. Because I am that do-gooder. I wouldn't really say I'm a do-gooder, more like a convenience sitter. Of course. this V pattern. Great for mine setup. Ow. Because you're basically so close to triggering 2 or 3 mines anytime you try to walk through it, that it literally becomes hell. Anchorage Memorial, don't care about that. Centaur. You know what's really sad about centaurs? Basically, they were pushed up to become this genetic mutant through the FEV virus. And now they're basically pets to, well, super mutants, and treated as such.
The hell do you want? We're busy.
I heard arguing. What's going on?
We're trying to find this place up north called Oasis. Supposed to have a lot of good stuff to grab. But we ain't interested in sharing it with every dirty waster that wanders in. So now, we're gonna have to kill you.
Okay. Well, I took care of that real quick.
I'm not looking for trouble or conversation either.
Fair enough, gents. Fair enough. I'm just on my way to Tepid Sewers, actually. Really didn't mean to give you all the frights, but, that dude became hostile right quick and in a hurry, so I shot him dead. Politely. Into the Tepid Sewers we go. You know, I wonder actually how bad giant mole rat tastes. I imagine, like many people of the pest family, it's a gamey type of greasy meat. But all in all, I don't really have anything to indicate how bad it can possibly be. Other than, you know, just kind of my thought on how the meat would taste. Man, I'm really bad at this hitting things. So this kind of makes me wonder what it would kind of taste like. Also, weirdly, why is there iguana that isn't super mutated to high hell? Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to get, you know, something like iguana on a stick. But literally everything else has been horribly mutated beyond recognition. God, I can't wait to go sell a bunch of landmines with an actual trader. Like, not to be that guy, but... Let's go lab coat. Best current coat we got. Don't have shit that can repair my armor. Put on my silenced 10 mil. Can't fix it up any better. Hunting rifle, we can fix that up better. Combat shotty. Still over encumbered. Fire resistance plus 4 agility. I want that. I do. There's a lot of things I want. Big book of science. Science! Why, howdy, dear. One second. One second. That normally works. That was my bad. I literally, like, curved up there for the last second. Why are none of my bullets hitting you? I do violently miss iron sights so much. But I understand why I can't, you know. You're obsessed with really big guns. Each rank of this perk will give you 15 points to your big gun skill. We're a scrounger. We like bullets. Well, because there are a few things better than, you know, a lot of bullets. I will admit, my brother does get over-encumbered less than I do. But I'm usually taking a lot of drugs, so... And a buddy of mine would be basically high all the time in the apocalypse. It would be a problem. Like, not problematic enough for, like, any real action to be taken. I don't think. But it would be problematic enough to be like, dude, come on. The fuck? Yes, that seems like inaction. Yes, it's mostly inaction. But it's also one of those things where it's like, I really can't blame the guy. I think all in all, in reality, if this was my day-to-day, I'd probably start getting high more often, too. So I also do like how, like, one hit makes them passive. Oh, they didn't do it that time. Never mind, just expose the brains now. Let those guys enjoy themselves, see where this door leads. Fucking nowhere! What you might be thinking, where did that door go? Fucking nowhere!
Screw this!
I got him down to enough health that he tried to run for it. Which, not to be that guy, is kind of adorable. I don't want to sound like the villain, but you shoot at me and then, you know, I hear a fuck this and you decide to start running. You should know that now your life is forfeit and I'm going to kill you. This isn't up to me, you chose this path. So many goddamn mines. Drop that common knife. Straight up don't need it. Rock salt was saving not shit. Some personal conductor, fusion batteries, power fist, scotch. If I was playing an ARM character, this would be fucking heaven. Also, I love how it is literally just a stick with a bunch of chemicals on it. Like this is your weapon. Don't have the ability to get the railway rifle yet. Lunchbox, cherry bomb, sensor module. Right. Shish kebab, no. That is the downside. The severely limited crafting options are, well, severely limited. That isn't like a thing up for debate. Like, you have very few options when it comes to crafting. That could be by design, that could be for a number of reasons. But you will rarely have the stuff you need to craft anything cool unless you specifically went and collected it. Yo. No! God damn it, no! How far back am I? Please tell me I'm somewhere not terrible. Am I at the very okay, I'm at Return to Moira. Oh god, I'm at the very beginning of the damn sewers again, ain't I? Yes, I am. I will admit, it is much nicer when you autosave basically every other time you open your Pip-Boy. But god damn it! At least this time I can try to waste less bullets. He says knowing he's going to waste probably even more bullets now. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. God fucking damn it. And the worst part is, again, it's not even the game. Well, it's partially the game's fault for, you know, crashing. But I can't blame the game because it is running on a very old system. The clubs are getting mad at the game for crashing on occasion. It's like getting mad at potatoes for being potatoes. I'm just going to bitch about it now for the next 20 minutes or so. Why? Because I am like 3 courses of the upsetty spaghettis. On the upside, though, this time it wasn't caused by a big storm or anything like that. This time it was 110% caused by literally just age of the game. Which, yes, probably not the biggest thing to like take in relief or in stride, really. But it's 100 times better than just, say, random tornado popping in and destroying the game. Drop that, don't need that. That's like 3 extra pounds I don't need. Load up. And we took Scroucher for more bullets. Yay, bullets! Will you just take these bullets to the face? I might have bloody mess. And if you're like, why do you have bloody mess? And the answer is the additional damage to everything. It really does make it worth it. God, I hope that's just the puppies playing up there. If not, I should be worried. I don't know if y'all can hear all the thumpa-dumpins, but you know, I'm weirdly more upset that it broke here. And this annoying little, I guess, metro than it did, like, shortly after dealing with Big Town. If it would have broke at, like, Big Town, I'd be like, ah, damn, that's okay, I can at least save Red and Flash, and people won't die as often. But instead, it waited until here to break. I don't know why, I just know it did. More cigarettes. Ah, I'm so full of shit. That was partially expected. Not for any particular reason, just that I am stupid. Pop some more booze for booze reasons. Well, we blew through all that much faster this time. We're gonna go ahead and do a hard save here because that shit sucked. Things I don't want to go through a second time. All the tepid sewers.
Die!
Pop that guy in the back of the skull. Ah, you ever done violence because you can do violence? What you thinking? You're horribly over-encumbered. Why are you still collecting shit? And the answer is... well, partially because I was still under attack. Go down to our silence 10 mil, use that. I have enough fucking... drugs to get me from point A to point B, I think. Remember, kids, heroes don't do drugs. Except for Drug Man. Then there's a lot of drugs. Scrap metal. Scrap metal. Scrap metal. Scrap metal. 320. I'd like to take out that sledgehammer, but scrap metal. You will quickly learn that everyone and their mother wants scrap metal in this game, so it's just handy to always have scrap metal. Not that it's always worth a lot, but certain areas will give you anywhere from like $50 per scrap metal. 50 caps. And while admittedly it's not a whole heck of a lot, it is a fuck ton more than nothing.
You're dead! Fire! Talent Company!
For a little bit. Because, well, let's be honest, I'm not needed in that particular altercation. Yet. My radiation level has increased.
Well now.
I don't suppose we can talk this out. Nah, actually fucking bring it, bitch. Bring it, bitch! Kill Smiles! Why does everyone want me dead? What have I done? Other than large-scale murder. Know what you're thinking. But we get this, like, you know, 5 guns and ninja weapons here, but much stronger armor. Coming here to Chinese assault rifle, drop this fucking combat knife. Drop that Raider armor. Eat some snackies. Oh, hey, you did. Now, the next slightly complicated thing is to realize that laser weapons are ridiculously powerful, even if you're not trained in them. In 3, like they are just... they're good weapons. Why? Because I don't fucking know. And there down he goes. And I was thinking, man, we need to unload some of our shit, and you are correct. So correct, it's kind of sad. We also need a place we can fast travel to, and right here at Georgetown North, we now have a place we can fast travel to and from. Come here, pop a couple of Nuka-Colas, fast travel all the way to Megaton, drop off so much bullets, we're going to be moving so slow. Must make it to Moria. Silence, 10 mil, go. Don't you dare give me anything, you son of a bitch.
Here. You've done so much for us. I want you to have this.
I thought you were a dude.
It's all I have to offer you.
Thank you. Oh, God. And I must admit, one of the few reasons to be a good guy in 3 is that it does reward you substantially more than being a bad guy. Partially because if you have good karma, one of the companions, Fox, late game, super mutant with a Gatling laser, fuck yeah. Moira, give me.
Oh, I can't
Honey.
wait to hear how the repellent's working.
I tested it extensively.
Oh, excellent. Substantial field testing, precise reports, and such dedication. What more could I ask for in a research assistant?
Someone who's
So,
skilled.
how did my chemical repellent work? Safe and clean like a charm, I'll bet.
It appears the mole rats have the most fatal allergy to it. Explosively so.
Those poor little mole ratties. Oh, I wonder if I could make a hypoallergenic version. Oh, but that'd hardly be effective. I should mention that. Proper handling of mole rats could be important if they could be domesticated. Milked, maybe? Oh, anyway, keep the repellent. Oh, but for your trouble, here, have the leftover chems from working on the repellent. I'm sure you can find some use for them.
Probably not. Next is Mirelurks, right?
Yes, knowing more about them can help people learn to avoid or even outsmart them.
They're giant
So
crabs.
I picked up this observer device to study them in their natural habitat. I need you to hide one in one of the spawning pods in their lairs.
Sneak into a Mirelurk lair.
While you're working on that, I'll be following up on a lead I've got for a couple stealth boys. When you're done, they're yours. And who knows, maybe we'll learn something useful from the Mirelurks.
Alright, I'll try.
That's great. I recommend the nest at the Anchorage War Memorial. I knew a trader who talked about the Mirelurks down there. Just go inside and find one of their spawning pods, probably down near the water. Put this observer inside and get out quietly. And be sure not to kill any Mirelurks inside their nest. If you do, it could ruin the validity of the study.
Lovely. So, Do you know anything about the android in the Commonwealth?
Have you heard the so-called android recording? It sounds like an ordinary man. Here's a spare copy of that old holotape. It's a hoax for sure.
Cool. Can you spell any specialty items?
Do I ever? I've got the schematics for something called a rocket launcher.
I built one.
sell all the components too, so you can make the weapon yourself. Don't worry about ammo. This baby shoots all the junk you might find out there in the wasteland. Ashtrays, teddy bears, you name it. In fact, if you ever need to make any custom weapons, feel free to use my workbench here in the shop. All you need is the schematics and parts.
Cool, what do you have
What
for
do you
sale?
need?
I need to drop weight. Violently. Scratch eyeball. Scratch cheek. Okay, things I'm going to want. All your shotgun shells, all your 32, all your 308, all your 5.56, all your stim packs. We'll start there. Things I don't need. 10 fire ant nectars. Go ahead and just buy all those, don't need them. Cartons of cigarettes. This clipboard, empty whiskey bottle, metro ticket, some cigarettes. Okay. House my first laboratory. House my first infirmary. I was going to say infirmatory, but that's not even a word. House jukebox. House Nuka-Cola machine. House workbench. I want all of those things, but I am currently
Good
a broke
hunting.
bitch. Deuces. I'm gonna go to our home, drop off some of this shit we're not going to wear anymore, like the 15-pound vault suit, because we got way cooler armor. And the first chance I get, if I can get the Ranger armor. Hello, knockoff Codsworth. I'm sorry, Wadsworth. Wow. Unswear. Okay. That gives us about 40-50 pounds to play with. Scratch cheek. I'd prefer more, but I'm usually constantly doing drugs. I also am suffering from withdrawal and radiation poisoning. So let's go to the doctor to do doctor things. Like a doctor.
I'm Doc Church, and I run this clinic. Now, before you go asking me for help, you'd better know the rules. Rule 1, don't bother me. If you do bother me, you better be damn near dead. I'm busy enough taking care of people I actually like. Follow my rule, I'll keep you patched up, I'll keep getting paid, and we'll get along just fine.
Cool. I might be addicted to something, Doc.
I thought you had.
Cure me up. It's expensive, but, Fixer or Dictahol, whichever one it's called in this one, is also expensive.
Alright, that.
There was something else I needed. Cure my radiation.
Sure can.
There you go, bud. Can I buy medical supplies? Quite a few, actually. You know what? It seems like I might have just got gypped, but I'm going to take it.
You done? Good.
Ever faced the jab an android from the north?
Damn stupid idea. That reminds me of this old hoax.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Just gave that guy 100 caps to do something I already knew. I wonder something. If I were to go ahead and put on our surgeon outfit.
You'd best have cancer
What do you know about, or what do you do around here?
I'm the town doc. If it's cut, I sew it up. If it's infected, I cut it off.
I don't like that second part. Tell me about Megaton.
I have to say, of all the rat-infested hellholes that I've lived in, this one is the least hellish.
I don't know if that's... Alright, what do you know about the people here?
A doctor doesn't talk about his patients. At least not to strangers, he doesn't.
Okay, you can trust me. I'm a doctor myself.
All right. I suppose someone with medical training has to have at least a bit of compassion. And maybe you can talk some sense into the boy. Leo Stahl. That boy got himself a problem with Jet. I've caught him in here 2 to 3 times trying to steal what I keep around for anesthetic. Not even his own family knows it. He goes up to the water treatment plant at night to get high. I don't know.
Okay. I can work on that, bud. Not a problem. Possibly.
Shall be mother and father
Hey there.
to a trillion civilizations.
Hello?
Each of us shall know
Settler.
peace, shall know an
God
end,
bless the
Nephian.
USA
and shall
and
know
nowhere
Atlas
else.
in his glory.
Yeah.
Settler.
You need
I
something?
urge you, my friend, come.
So we're just gonna go up to the water treatment plant. Wait until nighttime. Actually, no, we're gonna go to the water treatment plant to see if we can sell off our scrap metal. Then we'll wait till nighttime. Politely. Old timer.
Huh? Yeah, what is it?
I have more scrap metal. Just take it all.
Well, all right.
Don't get me wrong, right now, again, this is mega time. We could have, like, pushed him to try and give us more.
What are you looking at, boy?
Water treatment's still open for meow.
Hey there.
There it is, Leo Stahl. Hard save.
Well, goddamn. You're new, right? Name's Leo Stahl. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Yeah.
I understand you have a bit of a Kim habit.
Damn it. Who told you? I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's okay, Leo. I want to help.
Help? What's to help? So I'm a junkie. Big fucking deal. It's not like I'm hurting anyone.
You're hurting your family, Leo. Lenny and Andy care about you.
I guess you're right. I have to tell them about my problem, don't I?
It would be a good idea.
I just don't know what to say. I've been stealing from both of them for years to get my fix. Where do I even start? Well, I'll figure something out. Look, I want to thank you for your help. I guess it took a complete stranger to show me what an ass I've been.
Kind
Take
of a
this key.
pussy.
It's to my private stash in the water treatment plant. Just get rid of the stuff. Burn it, sell it. I don't care what happens to it.
You made the right choice, Leo.
Thanks. It'll be hard, but I'll do my best.
How's the addiction? Kicked it yet?
I just started, but so far, so good.
That's fair. I am taking all of this, Leo. Oh, I am so going to
What do you need?
abuse all those chems. Addiction is a bitch. I remember when I decided to cut smoking. But, unlike a smart person who decides to quit smoking, I also decided on that same day I was also going to reduce my soda consumption. Because, you know, those two things to try and reduce in your life is smart. It's not. I knew the nicotine headaches were going to be a problem, so I was a little bit prepared for that. I did not realize just how, like, drained I'd be without the additional sugar and caffeine coursing through my veins at all times. And then, like, day, I want to say 3, I don't have any stealth boys. I'm out of stealth boys. I don't have a stealth boy. So we're leaving. We'll be back later. But yeah, approximately like day 3 of quitting smoking and cutting my soda consumption to much smaller than what it was. I was in so much pain upon waking up, it was fucking awful. And from about 3 packs a day to cold turkey, sucked ass. I also learned a weird thing, there's just a lot of free time. Like, I didn't have to go outside all the time, because that was what I was going, what I did to regulate my smoking was I wouldn't smoke inside. That was like the rule. Yes, it's a weird rule, it's a small rule, but I thought it would keep myself in check. Then I realized after, some odd years in North Dakota, I can sleep at I can smoke in like -40 and be completely fine. In fact, was slightly more comfortable at colder temperatures. Do feel bad for a buddy of mine though, because now and again, anytime we hang out, he's like, "Man, it's like a nice thing. Like it's fucking hot. This shit sucks." It's like, dude, it's only like 73 degrees. I'm like, it's hot. It's above 60. I'm sweating sitting down. And my poor brother, unfortunately, when he enlisted, he went to the Middle East a bunch and spent all of his times in deserts and doing desert training. So he's constantly walking like, I'm cold. It's below 80. And I'm like, man, we can never agree on a temperature. Ever again. Gone forever. think I'm gonna be wasting bullets on goddamn mole rats? What do you think I'm on? Crack? Alright, maybe just a few times, but you know, who hasn't done crack? So I kind of want to know what some of the drugs in Fallout's chemical makeup is. Not to, you know, try and make them myself or anything, but like, just to kind of understand the drugs a little bit better. Because the doc in Megaton says he uses jet as an antiseptic. And it could be used for that. I don't know. But I've always kind of pictured it as sort of a steroid stimulant. Just a very aggressive stimulant mixed with a probably pretty basic laser fire protocol. Basic well, yeah. High stimulant mixed with a basic steroid that, well, we already tend to inhale. Hi guys, you mind waiting for me to put this on? Popping a couple stim packs. Thank you. I realized I wasn't wearing my actual armor and I was just getting punched in the face. Anyway, just a couple thoughts on that. Could be 100% wrong. Who knows? Also, I both love and hate how both realistic and confusing the underground of the Capital Waste is. Because let's face it, if you're traveling through the undergrounds of, say, metro stations and tunnels, you know from point A to point B that there will be where you're going somewhere, probably in the main line, but there's also cave-ins and, well, off branches in the maintenance tunnels. This is a common thing. It's also a very simple thing. And what I'd like to believe making getting lost super easy. Not that I welcome the idea of getting lost, say, in a metro station or anything like that, but the possibility is pretty high up there. Even if I can't shoot a ghoul for some odd reason. I don't know, I think it's just one of those things you don't really think about being actually difficult to navigate looking at through a video game viewpoint. Because of course they're going to give you the exit eventually, and the exact exit you need at some point. But, like this particular one, if I recall, isn't through this doorway that I'm going through. It's up another set of stairs close by. Also, I do like how you can sometimes just ignore the rad roaches because they're not really a threat. They can pretend to be, but they're not really a threat. Right out for this, we can do this a handful of ways. Cool, quiet like, or... Wait. There they are.
Hail. All right. You don't need to worry.
That's
We're
all.
the best outfit in the whole Brotherhood
No
of Steel.
offense. Looks that way.
Don't worry, we're friends. Don't look that way. We're the Brotherhood of Steel. Pardon me. I'm also not a fan of the Brotherhood of Steel. Not like some people are. But they are a very handy group in certain areas. Some of them do lose their way pretty easily.
I don't know who you are, but you don't belong here. The super mutants have overrun our brothers at the Galaxy News radio building, and we're headed there to back them up. You can tag along if you want, but keep your head down and try not to do anything stupid.
Thanks for the assist. Didn't know this place was so dangerous.
You've been living under a rock? This is DC. The entire city is crawling with super mutants. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You mentioned something about Galaxy News Radio?
There aren't a lot of safe places in the ruins right now, but the Galaxy News radio building is sort of our port in the storm. Unfortunately, the building's been hit pretty hard lately. We're their backup. So if there are no more questions...
You guys looking for new recruits?
That's a negative.
Worth a shot.
We've got too many local conscripts as it is. Most are undertrained and too damn trigger-happy for their own good.
Oh, so
Our
fair.
very own Initiate Redden is a sterling example.
Alright, let's go.
Watch yourself out.
Red, on me. Doing fine. Just follow my lead.
Like, if you're going there, like, I'm gonna follow, but, like, let's go. Hop 2.
What's the situation?
Sorry, Jenkins.
No offense, but I'm a little busy saving
All
your
clear,
ass.
son.
No offense, but I'm really busy saving your ass. You're really not, though. I'm about to show up here and make you kind of look like a bitch and giggle like a schoolgirl while I do it, because I can. Not for any sort of malicious, angry sort of thing. Now we're gonna go ahead and drop this power.
5 mutants released from their torment. The rest are keeping their heads down.
Super mutant incoming. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Close the face. It's okay, guys. I straight up have 0 issues. My aim is impeccable. I'm super sexy in black armor.
You are! First. There's more where that came from.
Also, I do like how they do say things that aren't good. Trigger discipline. For high combat situations, especially if you're running around with a full automatic weapon. So let's face it, there'd be no reason to tell anyone to do short controlled burst unless they were using, say, a submachine gun incorrectly. Now I understand there's not a lot of those, but we are a weird evolved form of, well, the early atomic era that just got cranked up to 12. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just, well, excuse me, Medex, Nuka Tesla, What happened? Some crazy dude in black combat armor showed up and started blasting. So anyway, I ran in there and I started blasting. Oh, hell yeah. 1 Chinese assault rifle. 2 another assault rifle. 3 I'm running out of things to, like, dissect. I know with them we could have had, say, a decent piece of power armor, especially with, you know, all of my repair skill.
Now knock that off. You're wasting ammo.
But we're about to get hit with something pretty damn big. And we won't be able to walk when we pick up the power armor.
Doors.
Tis just the unfortunate realities. But it's time for our first behemoth! Luckily the damn thing is entirely melee and can't reach any of us as long as we don't charge the motherfucker. I said that knowing full damn well everyone and their mother's going to charge this motherfucker. Chinese pistol, cool toy. Stealth boy. I'll take the Chinese pistol, why not?
I guess it's my turn to thank you. Anyway, the area's secure, so you're free to talk to 3 Dog if you need to.
Wow, you guys don't screw around.
I'll take that as a compliment. If we don't try to keep the mutants from killing everyone and everything in the capital wasteland, who will? The Brotherhood does its best, but sometimes it takes a little something special. That's where the Lion's pride comes in.
Tell me about the GNR.
Well, the Brotherhood needed a secure outpost, and the guy who runs the radio station needed to not get his head ripped off by super mutants. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. Three Dog is the man in charge. He keeps that signal broadcasting pretty much single-handedly. He's, interesting. I'll give him that much.
Fair enough. Sorry about Redden.
She died well. In the end, that's all that really matters.
Alright. I have to go.
Watch yourself out there.
Looks like it's all clear. Unlocking outer doors.
Please and thank you. What's up, dudes? But yeah, one of the reasons I also dislike Three Dog is he puts a lot of stake in
The look on your face says it all. You're wondering who the heck this guy is and why you should care. Well, prepare to be enlightened. I am Three Dog, jockey of discs and teller of truths, lord and master over the finest radio station to grace the wastes, Galaxy News Radio. And you, well, I know who you are. Heard about you leaving that vault, traveling the unknown, just like dear old Dad, huh? Met him already.
What's with the flashy introduction?
Hey, when you're in the good fight, you gotta give it all you got and never ever hold back. Always dazzle them, I always say. Always dazzle them and spread the word.
Sorry about that, gentlemen. I just had to pop my back so damn hard that I felt that and could hear it through my headphones. I don't know if y'all could. That felt great. Whatever you want. I'm just looking for my dad.
Hey, not everyone's cut out for bigger and better things. Sometimes the smallest roles in the good fight are the most important. But enough of that. If it's your dad you seek, then I will abide.
You don't seem like you have much to offer if you spend all your time up here.
Hey, I may be the biggest mouth in the capital wasteland, but I've also got the biggest ears. All sorts of people pass through our little oasis in the rubble and tell all sorts of interesting things. You want to know something? Ask, and we'll work it out.
Alright. Can't you just, help?
There are different fronts to every fight. Galaxy News Radio is one of them. I need help with the old girl, though, because she's hurting. So I'd like to share, I really would. But if I help you and you just leave me hanging, I would have failed the fight. And that can't happen, dig?
Look, man, what do you want?
You want to find your dad. And it just so happens his location is known to yours truly. He was here at Galaxy News. We had a great conversation. He's a real stand-up guy. If you want to know more, you're gonna have to contribute to the good fight.
Look, Three Dog, if I find my dad, maybe I can help you with the good fight.
I like what you're saying, but this is bigger than just you and your dad. If you want help from Galaxy News, you need to contribute to Galaxy News. That's all there is to it.
Alright, what do you want?
Good, because this isn't gonna be easy. Galaxy News Radio is my baby. I love it. I feed it. I keep it changed. But there's one problem. No one outside of DC can hear her cry. You see, some brainless super mutant thought it would be funny to shoot at the shiny round thing on the Washington Monument.
I see where this is going.
Yep, that shiny thing was our broadcast relay. Now it's Swiss cheese. Without it, our broadcast range is quite limited. Of course, the factory that made the relay dishes is long gone, leveled, as in, we're never gonna scavenge that part again.
Okay. Super mutants blowing things out. This sounds out of my league.
Hey, I understand this isn't easy. I mean, most people would be crazy to even try what I'm about to propose. But there's something behind those eyes of yours that screams, I'm the one who can get shit done. Your dad had that same look in his eyes too. That's why I'm helping you.
This is bullshit. You're blackmailing me.
I want to make sure I'm perfectly clear on this. The good fight is bigger than you and your dad. I'll do whatever it takes to keep the Capital Wasteland free. Whatever it takes. And right now, without GNR at full strength, my words are being wasted. And that just ain't acceptable.
Whatever.
You're gonna be the best thing that ever... Even...
So normally, guys, this is about how it goes. His selfishness makes me shoot him in the face. Well, back of the face. And I try to be a good sport. I really do. But god damn does he make me want to shoot him all the goddamn time. Three Dog has been killed. Although he does have this head wrap, which is pretty bitchin'. Alright. But because so many people actually really like Three Dog, we're not going to blow his fucking head off. Even though, as far as I'm concerned, he deserves it. Today. Again, 110% only because people like this asshole.
Got more on your mind, huh?
But yeah, normally I'd pop Three Dog in the skull, go to his terminal, find the location, and walk out. The end. No more need to converse with the guy, no more need to talk to him, he's dead now. And I understand he's trying to do what he thinks is best. But he does send you on a literal suicide mission. First chance he gets. And then he claims it to be for the greater good. And I'm not going to say Three Dog is a bad guy. But from what he expects from you is... well, it's illogical. And irrational. And my response to this particular request that he gives you could be a bit less than polite. That's true. But he is the asshole who asks you to do it, so... womp womp. Anyway, 9 times out of 10, I'm usually the bad guy who pops Three Dog in the face for being an asshole. first thing. Oh, hey, what's up, Emma Jack? Fucking scared the shit out of me. No, I am carrying radio armor. Well, Emma, for your follow. Please don't be a bot. This would make this sad. I must admit, Fallout 4 feral ghouls are much more terrifying. But Fallout 3 is so much better story. Oh god. I fucking love the shotgun. Shotgun and Bloody Mess, you just feel so fucking powerful. That's not my exit. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Damn it, I had a good riff with the shotgun song, and I can't remember how it went. I would play the music, and in the game, but Twitch is kind of an asshole sometimes, and will decide to cut the sound. Only sometimes. And since I don't really have a good way of predicting when it's going to, cut the sound, so, you guys hear nothing for 2 to 3 minutes. Why, hello, sir. Just find it easier to just not play the awesome soundtrack that is the Fallout universe. I know, it's sad. Blame Twitch. Also, another reason why I enjoy 3 a little bit more than 4 is because, well, 1, the repair skill exists and it has meaning.
I'm gonna
Professional. Ow, I took so many bullets. Like, it's a weird thing to think about, but I kind of like the idea that you need to know how to take things apart, because not a lot of people do nowadays. And that's a weird thing to get hung up on, but the idea of just taking something apart and then putting it back together can go right over so many people's heads. Maybe I'm overthinking it a little bit, but
with a raider anyway.
I like it. I like having a skill that just represents this guy's ability to comprehend the idea of taking things apart and putting them together. And New Vegas, while it is cool to have, it doesn't have nearly as much function as it does in 3. Which isn't even New Vegas' fault. It was built quickly with half the team that 3 did, and on a budget that was minuscule.
Should have stayed in bed.
I love headshots. Also, I've never had a 32 caliber hunting rifle in my life, and I think that is just interesting. I understand why they didn't give it 308, because then, you know, why not just get the sniper rifle? But it is just an interesting caliber. Same with the 10 mil. It's like you can go and purchase your own actual physical 10 mil. It's not hard. It is, you know, a caliber. It's an uncommon caliber of gun. But you can go out today and purchase a 10 mil. And while I don't much care for the uniqueness of the caliber, there are admittedly some benefits to it. One, due to the fact that it's a unique caliber, that it is relatively difficult to have your ammo stolen. It's a weird flex, but it is a flex. The second cool thing about a 10 mil though is the only 10 mil I've ever got to play with in fire had this neat trick where it would fire both when you pulled the trigger and when you released the trigger. And that shit was awesome! Oh. Well, Emma, apparently Twitch thought you were so cool that they decided to send me an email letting me know you followed me. As I say, I knew I heard a tripwire go off. I'm sorry, Mr. Raider. Also, Spike Knuckles in 3, super overpowered. They're not like the best at like DPS, but they're super cheap. You can use any brass knuckles to fix them because, you know, that's just an option for you now. I can't repair that submachine or that assault rifle any further. pt.3. Goodbye, Chinese pistol. Pop the buff out right quick. Shot between that dude's legs successfully in such a manner that I basically trick-shotted to miss his testicles. Which again, weird flex, but you know what? I'ma take it. What you? My trick shot's so good. If I shoot between your legs, I can shoot between your legs without shooting off your dick. You're welcome. What? You was gonna shoot off my dick? Well, you can't prove it now, not can you? I successfully missed both your testicles. That is such a stupid tangent. I was about ready to like walk down about not shooting testicles in a row of testicles. Fucking dogs! To this day, I'm still the bad guy for being more of a cat person. Although I will admit that would really suck in the wasteland. Like, now that I'm like super into the whole, oh god, no, I didn't want to hurt the puppy. But like, oh god, no, I didn't want to hurt the puppy. Like, I imagine a lot of dogs sort of stuck out in the waste that don't really get the choice. Would kind of become the equivalent of coyotes. Did I drop my Chinese pistol? I did. And again, that sounds horrible. But it's not inaccurate. And because my simple assumption would be that most dogs would be basically coyotes, scratched between the brows, if I did come across something as unique and special as dog meat, I try to cultivate on that. Monopolize? That would also work. Either way, I'd have to start training, well, basic coyotes to somehow bring themselves into the mountain darkness. Oh god, there's a bench in the way. So you're like, well, why mountain dogs? And the answer is because you can sick them on somebody and then leave. It's not good for them. It will probably cost you a dog, depending on what you sick it on. But not to sound rude, if your options are for survival to sick your dog on something and run, or try to fight it and die, 9 people out of 10 will stick their dog on it and run. And I'm not gonna blame them for such a tactic. Fuck, humankind's basically been doing that since we got dogs. Burp. It would still suck, though. Like, I won't give a lot of things credit, but the idea of just sicking your dog on something and to know you're going to lose it because A, B, C, and D. Easily sucks 3 levels of ass. And let's be honest, is a total motivation killer. Oh, that's a massive super sludge. I will give it, the amount of armor that armor is fucking rad. Or horrible. There is no in between. You need to get into a prolonged firefight? But you're stuck in some high intensity skirmishes? God, if only that super sludge was in such a shitty condition that no one in their right mind would ever want it for anything. Because I just basically dropped 15 pounds in just bullets and hatred. Which is a fucked up sentence. Betty Sue's over here like, how did you get so thin, sweetheart? And I'm over here in fucking anger. As I show up to this segregated party with violence. Now, where are they going? It's okay, I'm just running low on drugs. I have some good news though, I have more buff out. Now I just need to find one of the many locations I can sell goods. Because despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. Why, hello, sir. I would take your minigun. And so I will. We're also now going to move much slower through here. But I'm okay with that. Why? Well, partially because I don't really mind when the only guy is that asshole with a assault rifle. There's a pretty clear line that he has to follow. Can't jump. Hold on. Okay. Well, hey, Willow.
Another human with a death wish. Welcome to the mall, tourist.
You're crazy? Aren't you afraid of supermutants?
Those knuckle draggers? Nah, they don't bother us ghouls. Maybe they see us as kin or something, I don't know. Now those other assholes.
Other assholes?
Yeah, you know, those humans like you. Well, maybe not like you, I don't know, but humans all the same. The Brotherhood of Steel guys with their testosterone and power armor. Those Psycho Talon Company mercs. Those other assholes.
Fair enough. Where the hell did you come from?
Nice to meet you too. I'm the sentry for Underworld. City of Ghouls, inside the museum. For a tourist, you're pretty clueless. My name's Willow, by the way.
Well, pleasure to meet you. I'm Smiles. So did you say a city of ghouls?
Sure did. Underworld. It's right inside the Museum of History, then through the Big Skull. Most of the residents ain't crazy about humans, but they'll sell to you, fix you up so long as your caps are good and you ain't a ghoul hater.
Fair enough. Actually, I do have some reason to be here. Gob wanted me to deliver a message. Ooh, I got a surprising amount of 44 bullets. But I'm so fucking heavy. Ugh. It's okay. Just a few more doors, a few more loading screens, and I will be slightly better off than being so over-encumbered that I might as well be shitting bricks. Ugh. So much weight. So little time. Actually, I don't even have a little time. It's just, ugh. Downside of Fallout 3, you are always constantly trying to get the most bang for your buck, and I think I'm going to just sell all my 10 mil stuff because it's not helpful. Tis unfortunate, but it's accurate.
Oh, well, would you look at that? We got us a smooth-skinned visitor. Ooh-wee, we ain't seen one of your type in a long time.
Smooth skin, what does that mean?
Smooth skin? You know, because your skin is so smooth and tasty. Relax, I'm just kidding. But I had you going, didn't I?
Jesus Christ, what are you?
Now tell me, how is it you ended up down here in Ghoul Central without knowing what a ghoul is? Huh? You know, never mind. I'm a ghoul. Everyone down here, ghouls. That's what we are. And before you ask, what's a ghoul? Let me tell you. We're not the walking dead, despite the rotten flesh and the smell. We're mutants. Sort of. At least I think we are.
Okay, where am I?
You're in Underworld, Smoothskin. It's the only safe place for we ghouls in D.C. We're here out of sight and out of mind. The mutants leave us alone, and the slavers usually don't come this far into the city, so it's not bad. Really, the Brotherhood of Steel is the only thing we have to worry about. So long as we don't leave Underworld, that is.
Huh. Alright, Brotherhood of Steel, what's your beef with them?
Bastards. They don't seem to be able to tell us apart from the super mutants. Or maybe they just don't care. They see us and shoot on sight. At least they have the common courtesy to miss most of the time. Still, bigots.
So a city full of ghouls, huh?
That's right. As long as you don't bother us, we won't bother you. Feel free to come and go, trade, sleep, whatever. Just make sure that you leave whatever trouble is following you at the door, because we don't want it. So enjoy your stay, Smoothskin.
Well, thank you.
We got a nice little deal going on down here.
You know anything about a memory wiped android?
It was old cranky Pinkerton who did it, over at Rivet City. One day I mean to visit him and chat him up about it.
Thank you. I'll have to go find your trading hub. Cause I like being... It's upstairs. Son of a cocksucking whore. Right? It is up here on the left. Like I'm not dumb. Like this is where the trading outpost is, or am I just dumb? Door to the ninth circle.
How's it going? I can't talk right now. The work never ends around here.
I can't remember if ninth circle is good, bad, is at the bar.
What makes you think that we've got something to say to one another?
I don't know, man. That's also the ninth circle. I can't jump. That dude's a barber.
This is John Henry Eden, your president.
Carol's place? Mr. Crowley?
What are you looking at? You'd think you'd never seen a ghoul up close before.
I haven't. Hey, I'm just looking to trade drink for some gossip.
Is that so? Even if I call you a milk-sucking, mutant-loving, water-stealing son of a whore?
All true, except for the part about mutants. The water and the whore, though.
I like a human that knows his place. Too many of you think we're all just zombies. They don't know or don't care that we're just as human as they are inside. We bleed, we hurt, we regret. And you know what really pisses me off?
The fact that no
They
one likes
think
you?
the only way to kill us is to shoot us in the head, like in the old zombie stories, and that'll put us out of our misery. Hey, I know. Maybe you could help me even the score.
What's the plan?
Not everyone is as sympathetic to ghouls as you are. In fact, some humans are downright bigots. They treat us like zombies, calling us brain eaters and shufflers. Well, I'm gonna make them pay. Before I get into the details, you don't have anything against killing, do you?
The day isn't complete until I killed something. Not for the right cause.
Or the right money, huh? I've got this list of people. Ghoul bigots. Real scum. I've only got 4 guys left on the list. Started with 11. They all deserve to die, but it has to be done with a headshot. Just like the old stories where zombies can only be killed that way. I'll give you 100 caps for each of them. If they die some other way, I'm only paying 25, though.
Sure, why not?
Excellent. Take this sniper rifle. You'll need it. Here's a list of the guys and their last known locations. Word will get around if Tenpenny's killed, but I'll need proof for the others. Bring me back something personal from each of them as proof. Like a key, a ring, or something.
Fair enough. What do you have against this guy?
They're ghoul-hated.
Fair enough. Not really what I was trying to do, but... Enter a joke about that being a kick in the head. The sniper rifle he gave me was dog shit.
You know, there are those
Let's
amongst
go to the 9th place and pray. Fucking pray we can trade there. I'm sorry, 9th circle.
Hey, what's up?
Dude, are you a traitor? Just a barman? Really, I don't give a damn.
Well, now.
I need a drink. Let me see the real goods.
Why, whatever do...
Look at these people. They're jetting. Trust me, I know.
An educated consumer. My favorite kind. Simply,
So why do you even bother to hide what you sell?
while there is no law in Underworld per se, I'd rather not end up...
Fair enough. Just show me the damn goods, bud. 32 pistol. Minigun. Fat man. That's gonna drop a fuck ton of weight off my shoulders. Go to aid. Take all your stim packs. Take your buff out. Pop all your whiskeys, because I can. Time to go. Oh, I can walk. Oh, yes. Oh, fuck, you were right here.
That's secure for a reason.
Well, hey, Tulip.
Oh, a human. Well, hello. Welcome to Underworld Outfitters. It's been so long since I had a customer.
Does Crowley come in here a lot? What's his angle?
I'm not going to rat on a customer unless you know.
Oh, a bribe. Well, how'd you just say so?
I'm not.
Alright, is it a hint? Do you want a bribe?
Wasteland.
Fair enough. What do you do to make money down here then?
Well, we spend it at Carol's or the 9th Circle. But I don't like it there. The rest we give to Quinn to trade for stuff we need whenever he goes out.
Alright, what do you have for sale?
If any of the armor fails to protect your life, I'll give you a full refund.
So if the armor allows me to die... I don't want to be that guy, but that seems like a very, very poor business practice. But what do I know? Flamer would be cool, too bad I'm not good with the flamer. Freaking armor would be pretty cool too. Combat helmet don't need. Combat armor would be pretty bitchin', but shit's expensive. I do want the railway rifle. Don't judge me too much. It's good. Take these BBs, take these 5mm rounds, take all my flamer fuel. Sell you a couple mini nukes because I can.
Another satisfied.
Go to your workbench. Railway rifle. I need steam gauge assembly, fusion battery, and a crutch. Steam gauge assembly, fusion battery, and a pressure cooker.
I've got just the thing for you.
Show what you have for sale. You ain't got shit. That's okay though. Deuces. Now I got like 60 pounds to play with. Let's go into the chop shop. Talk to Doc.
Good. Welcome to the chop shop. Don't let our place.
Yeah. You talk to Mr. Crowley? What can you tell me about him?
He's not my type. Doc Barrows is friendly with him, though. Why don't you ask him?
I mentioned anything you can do for me?
Certainly we can help you.
Dr. Barrows, that
What do you mean by fresh human samples?
you haven't heard? I'm the foremost authority on ghoul evolution. I want to know what makes us tick. Something doomed us to this rotting form, and I aim to discover what it is. So,
Is it radiation?
I need samples of human skin, organs, and other parts to make the experiments valid.
I'm sorry, but I plan on keeping my samples to myself.
Pity. Well then, what can I do for you?
I think I might be addicted to
I
something.
thought you had the look about you.
Sure. Go ahead and give me the shot, Doc. Or stare at me complacently until I feel guilty about taking
All right,
drugs.
that should do it.
What can you tell me about Mr. Crowley?
Nothing. Why? What have you heard? You've heard something, haven't you?
Speechman, of course, I already know. I was just wondering if you've heard.
Damn. Double damn. He finally got someone to kill them humans. Someone believed that pack of lies he's been spreading. Well, I just hope they talk to those poor folk before knocking them off.
Interesting. She seems to be in some sort of coma.
And how can we help you?
Tell me about Riley.
Poor girl. I didn't think she'd make it through the first night she was brought in here. Dr. Barrows has done everything in his power to keep her alive.
Why does Dr. Barrows care so much about humans anyway?
The doctor is convinced that the key to curing our appearance is locked within the human body. When Riley was brought in here, he saw a chance to put that theory to the test.
He's experimenting on her? That's fucking twisted.
First and foremost on Dr. Barrows' mind is her health and well-being, I can assure you of that. So far, none of his conclusions are finalized, but the tests he's running are coming up quite positive. Oh.
Why not?
Well, some of the ghouls in Underworld object to what the doctor is doing. They think ghouls are ghouls and humans are humans. Like we were meant to be this way. Some have even threatened the doctor. I'm afraid one day something might happen to him.
Amazing. Do you think it'll really work?
Well, we're trying not to get too excited. Not only because we want to keep it quiet, but also because the experiments look so promising. For now, just please try and keep what I've told you quiet. No telling what reaction this could have if it got out.
Fair enough. I need probably permission to wake Riley up?
I'm afraid she's going to be out for a while. She's not well at all. Don't worry, though. I'm sure the rest of Riley's Rangers will show up soon and take her home.
Riley's Rangers?
Oh, you must be new around here. They're a mercenary company that bases itself out of the DC ruins. I'm assuming she's their leader, Riley. What was left of her armor had her name stenciled on it. She was in a pretty bad way when they found her outside Underworld.
I'd really like to speak with this human.
Oh, very well. I'll do what I can. I just hope her body can withstand the strain. Humans are so fragile.
Well, if you have her in a medically induced coma, it's not hard to wake her. Well, correction, it's not hard to allow her to wake. We're gonna quickly save because I think Riley now wants to go and run off to do her own thing.
Please. Don't hang. What? Where am?
It's been centuries. The planet is lush, green, paradise once again. Not long, fortunately.
Right. Can't remember what I was doing. Wait! Oh, shit! My men! My team! What happened to them?
I don't think you're in any condition to be up and about.
That's not the way I do things. Do you have any idea what it would do to my reputation if word got around that Riley of Riley's Rangers was laid up in a hospital bed?
I've heard of you guys. You pack some serious firepower.
You're pretty sharp, kid. We packed plenty of firepower, but that didn't help us from getting our asses into serious trouble. I didn't expect to make it out of there alive.
So, what's this about needing help? Tell me the whole story.
We were mapping the Vernon Square part of the downtown ruins and got jumped by a super mutant ambush party. Usually it isn't a problem, but this group was bigger than usual. We fought our way into Our Lady of Hope Hospital, hoping to find cover.
Let me guess, more super mutants inside?
You got it. More of the ugly bastards just kept coming. We fought our way to the roof and found a way across to the Statesman Hotel next door. The super mutants seemed driven, like they smelled blood. They kept following us. Once in the hotel, the only way to go was up.
Trapped yourselves in a tall building. Brilliant.
Look, I don't know what your problem is, but I got 3 guys alone out there with an army of super mutants around them. Either help me by listening or get the hell out of my sight. I am not here to be judged by you or anyone else. Now, like I was saying, we had to fight our way up towards the roof of the Statesman.
Bad move, I'm guessing?
Very bad move, but we had no choice. On the way, we lost Theo, one of my guys. We were unable to get the ammo case off of his body as we were pushed onwards. So, guns almost dry, we hit the roof of the Statesman.
Did you set any kind of traps or mines?
Actually, we did lay down a bunch of countermeasures. I don't know how many of them have already gone off, though. When I slipped out with my stealth boy, I think I almost tripped 1 or 2 of them. Damn near didn't make it out of there at all, come to think of it.
What do you need from me?
Get the Rangers home. Please. That's all I want. I don't care how you do it.
Alright, I'll do it.
Whew. I was holding my breath on that one, I think. I wasn't sure what you were going to say. All I ask is that you hurry. I don't know how much longer they will be able to survive up there. I also recommend you try and find the body of Theo, one of my men. He was carrying our main ammo supply. Here, let me punch the ammo box code and some better directions into your Pip-Boy there.
Can you think of anything that will help me get there?
We have a headquarters not far from here. If you can make it there, you're welcome to anything you need inside. Just punch in Riley 0247 at the gate. We have ammo, supplies, you name it.
Can you tell me about Vernon Square?
If I wasn't asking for your help, I'd tell you to stay away. It's thick with super mutants. I don't know why. Butcher, our team medic, has always suspected something's in the area they are looking for or being attracted to. The only place worse I can think of is the mall.
Okay. How can I get there from here?
Your best bet is to stay with the metro tunnels. Head north from here to Metro Central. Then look for the tunnels to the DuPont Circle station. Exit from the DuPont Circle station into what we call the dry sewers, and eventually you'll wind up in Our Lady of Hope Hospital.
Good to know. Any news about the area?
Not much, I'm afraid. Oh, wait. The hospital may have some supplies that will help you. We saw some storerooms on the way to the roof, but didn't have time to raid them.
Fair enough. Let me ask you about something else. How did all this happen, Riley?
We were mapping the Vernon Square part of the downtown ruins and got jumped by a super mutant ambush party. Usually it isn't a problem. Eventually,
Okay, so you're just gonna repeat that. Tell me more about the Rangers.
There's 5 of us. Oh, wait.
How do you know they're still alive?
Before I left, I gave them an order. Hopefully...
Alright, where's Theo's
We
body?
lost him on one of the stairwells on the 2nd floor of the Statesman Hotel. He almost made it, but one of the muties hit us with a frag. Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna go. I have to go purchase some muscles.
Yes?
Weirdly enough. And then save, and then I probably have to piss. And then we've been streaming for about... almost 4 hours. We'll see how we do.
No. Go talk to Azrakal.
I
don't care.
We don't get a lot of your kind.
Cool.
Is Lincoln Memorial around here somewhere?
Yeah. Just east of here. Bunch of guys with guns are holed up there.
Good to know. Next thing, the guy with the gun.
That's Sharon. Let's just say, well, he's a loyal employee. Don't mess with me, and he won't mess with you.
Mm-hmm. Loyal employee, what does that mean?
I hold his contract, which makes me his employer. He will do what I ask, when I ask, without question. You see,
Sounds pretty...
Sharon grew up around a very interesting group of individuals. They, well, I guess you could say that they brainwashed him. He is absolutely loyal to whomever holds his contract. Unfailing, unflinching, until the day that employment ends. Don't get me wrong. I have no doubt that he holds no end of animosity towards me. But so long as he is my employee, he is as gentle as a teddy bear.
Interesting. Let's talk about his contract then.
Would you now? He's a highly valuable asset to me and to the Ninth Circle. What did you have in mind?
I'll give you 1,000 caps for it.
You're kidding.
Alright, gonna work out some sort of deal.
I suppose we could do that, although you might not like the deal that I have to offer. You see, it goes against every principle that I... Greta, the waitress over...
Why just have Karen do it?
Loyal employee that he is, Sharon would do it without question if I asked him to. However, the entire town...
Okay. I don't want to do that. 2,000 caps?
You're kidding, right?
Alright.
I'm down here.
No matter how bad it hurts. And now, some music.
Alright, well, I was gonna hire some help, but... instead, I'm gonna go do this the hard way. I'm gonna quickly save, because I was really hoping to get a nice, and I broke it. This is why we save often. But that's okay, I guess. Anyway, I will thank you all for coming. It is about time for me to stop anyway. Deuces.